Police say 9 people are under arrest after protests at an ICE facility just outside Chicago. This is the first day of protesting since a fence was taken down from around the ICE processing center. It had been put up after violent clashes between ICE agents and protesters earlier this week. But the town argued the fencing was a safety hazard. Mayor Kawash of our Chicago station is in Broadville, Illinois. Mayor, what's the latest here?
Well, we did see those 9 arrests happen before 10 o'clock this morning. A lot of the issues that have come with these clashes come with these protesters trying to protest too early beyond the village of Broadview's curfew from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So some of them came out here a little earlier, and there were some clashes with Illinois State Police as they were outside of the designated protest zones. Now, I want to show you those protest zones here where those protesters have remained here over the last couple hours. As you mentioned, as of 10 o'clock this morning, 9 of them were arrested for not being in that zone, remaining on the street, and disobeying police orders. Again, this was the first time these protesters have been out here since we saw that metal fence removed here earlier this week after a federal judge's order calling it a safety hazard. So these protesters were glad to see that. Now, we have some video to show you of the clashes that happened this morning where 9 people were arrested. And even in the last half hour, we've seen a couple more of those people arrested, again, for disobeying police orders. These protesters continue to say that they want to see transparency from this administration and this entire immigration process that we have seen play out across the Chicagoland area over the last several weeks. So today it has calmed down once again after Illinois State Police got that in order. Now, because local police and state police have been able to handle that, that is why the federal judges continue to block the Trump administration's orders about deploying the National Guard here. We also saw a federal judge yesterday ask the federal government why she continues to see videos of Border Patrol or federal agents deploying tear gas after ruling that that was not allowed any longer. So there's another hearing set for Monday for the administration to explain why these tactics are still being used or why they may be necessary. But that temporary restraining order remains in place at this time. And so far this morning, we have not seen any tear gas. Really, we haven't seen much federal agents. It has been local and state police handling the crowd here, and they've been able to do so just fine, aside of those few protesters that try to get out of that designated zone, and that is when they have been detained. So at least 9 of those arrests. We, again, did see a couple more people arrested, so we expect that number to rise up a little bit, but we have seen this crowd kind of get a little more tame here in the last 30 minutes, Andrew.
Mayor Kawash, thank you for that report.